Sitting on a leather couch in the living room, I sip martini from a crystal glass. A fiery red mane, thick as an autumn blaze, spills over my shoulders, and an emerald silk dress clings to my body, accentuating every curve. 27 years old, and my appearance is a weapon that never misses. The mirror in a gilded frame above the fireplace confirms it, as do the stares from guys on the streets of Chicago. The downtown apartment, with panoramic windows and a view of twinkling skyscrapers, breathes luxury. Money? An inheritance smartly invested in stocks and real estate. No need to work, life is for games. And the toys are young guys, with burning eyes and dreams so easy to crush. Tonight, a date with Zach. 24, tattoos on his forearms, a bartender at a trendy downtown club. Zach believes this is love. Naive fool. We met a couple of weeks ago at his bar, ordered whiskey, accidentally dropped my purse, and he rushed to help, like a puppy chasing a bone. Now he sends emojis and writes, "Good night, gorgeous," every night. My replies, just enough to keep him hooked, but not enough to let him relax. Tonight, he'll show up, thinking it's his big moment. Oh, Zach, it's just another round. The doorbell rings, sharp like a gunshot. The glass stays on the glass coffee table. High-heeled sandals click on the marble floor. Zach stands in the doorway, in a black t-shirt and ripped jeans, with a goofy grin that makes me want to roll my eyes.
Damn, Lauren, you look like a dream.
He breathes, eyes greedily scanning my dress. A smile in return, a slight tilt to show off the neckline, and a gesture inviting him in. Come in, big guy. Let's see what you've got. He laughs, thinking it's flirtation. Blind fool, caught in the web. On the couch, the performance begins. Light touches of my fingers on his arm, giggles, hints that there's no one else like me. Zach melts like wax under the sun, his cheeks flush, his voice trembles with excitement. Half an hour later, his lips are on my neck, hands on my waist, and control is an illusion he swallows like cheap beer. The bedroom greets us with the creak of the bed. My red mane falls over his face as his t-shirt flies to the floor, catching on a lamp and nearly knocking it over. Ready, hottie? A whisper, and he nods, speechless. Every move is calculated, every glance a blow. Our bodies intertwine, sheets crumple, his breathing falters, and pleasure is my trophy. The bed is a battlefield where victory is always mine. For him, it's love. For me, just a night, another checkmark on the list. But Zach isn't the only one. Yesterday was Ryan, 25, a fitness trainer with chiseled abs and a dream of his own gym. He, too, believes it's fate, sending long texts about our future. Before him was Caleb, a musician with long hair and poems about eternity I'd rather burn. They're balls in a juggler's hands, and none of them cross paths. Almost. Last Thursday nearly turned into a disaster. In a cafe by the window, latte in hand, I sat with Caleb, his fingers laced with mine while he droned on about his music career. Ryan walked in, his face went pale, fists clenched until they cracked.
Lauren, what the hell?
He barked, voice shaking with rage. A laugh in response, cold and sharp as a blade. Chill, bro, it's not your business. He left, slamming the door so hard the glass trembled. Caleb got a kiss to shut him up, and the scene was saved. Manipulation is an art, polished to a shine. Sometimes, in the quiet of the night, when the apartment is empty and the martini is half drunk, my gaze catches the lights of Chicago through the panoramic windows. Emptiness creeps in, whispering, what if I need someone real? Someone who's not a toy, but an equal? My red mane shakes. Laughter shatters the silence. Weakness? Not for me. The game is life, and there's no backing down. But the game needs new pieces. Next in line is Liam, 24, works at a gallery. Blue eyes, nervous smile, dreams of being an artist. Perfect prey. The plan is ready. I'll drop an earring by his booth at the exhibition. He'll pick it up and then classic. But Liam isn't just another guy. Something in his gaze at the last exhibition, when he talked about his paintings, caught me. Weakness? No, just a new challenge. Zach leaves at dawn, with a smile like he's king of the world, unaware his time's up. A kiss on the cheek, a whispered, "I'll call," haughty, and the door closes. The phone flashes, message from Ryan, "We need to talk." A smirk, number blocked. Time to move on. Martini glass in hand, gaze on the city. Chicago sleeps, but the game never stops. My red mane falls over my shoulders as I stride to the wardrobe. Tomorrow's the exhibition where Liam waits. The dress is chosen black, with a slit to the thigh. The earring that'll fall lies on the vanity. A new round begins, same rules. Take everything, give nothing. But somewhere deep, beyond the panoramic windows and marble floor, a thought smolders. What if one day the hook catches me? A bitter laugh, like the martini, drowns the question. Time to prepare. Chicago awaits, and so does Liam. Morning bursts into the bedroom with sunlight streaming through the windows. I lie on crumpled sheets, red hair spilled across the pillow like molten metal. My body aches slightly from the night with Zach, but my mind races forward. His scent still clings to the sheets, but he's long gone, with that goofy smile and belief I'll call. I won't. An unfinished martini glass sits on the nightstand, reflecting the light. I rise, a silk robe gliding over my skin, bare feet touching cool marble. The city outside hums like an engine, but inside ringing silence. Time for a new trophy. Today is Liam's day. Yesterday, scrolling through Instagram, I found his page canvases, paint on jeans, a nervous smile in blue eyes. 24, works at a gallery, dreams of a New York exhibition. Easy prey. The plan is simple. Go to the exhibition where he'll be, drop an earring, and he'll fall for my face, unaware it's a trap. Shower, makeup, dress, black, tight, with a back cutout. The mirror confirms, flawless. The phone flashes, Caleb writes, "Miss you, can we meet?" Blocking his number takes a second. Goodbye, poet. The gallery downtown smells of paint and ambition. The crowd weaves between paintings, champagne hisses in glasses. Liam stands by a booth with abstract strokes in a white shirt, sleeves rolled up. Blue eyes catch the light, fingers nervously fidgeting with a catalog. The earring falls to the floor with a soft clink, and he bends down.
Is this yours?
His voice is soft, with a slight tremble. A smile, my hand brushes his wrist. "Thanks, you're my savior." He blushes, and it's clear he's hooked. 10 minutes later, we're chatting about his paintings. My hair falls over my shoulder as I listen. An hour later, he invites me for coffee tomorrow. Only if it's something stronger. Laughter, and he nods like I handed him the stars. But Liam isn't the only one on my mind. Ryan, the fitness trainer with chiseled abs, won't give up. After the cafe scene, he calls from new numbers, messages and DMs, sent flowers with a note. "I'm not giving up, Lauren." Flowers in the trash, note torn, but his persistence starts to grate. Today, he caught me at the gym where I occasionally work out to stay in shape.
You can't just ditch me like that.
His voice rasped, eyes burning. People around glanced, someone filmed on their phone. A cold stare, words like blades. "You're nobody to me, Ryan." "Back off." He stepped closer, fingers digging into my arm. "You're not as tough as you think," he hissed. I yanked free, tossing. "Touch me again, and you'll regret it." He left, but his gaze was a warning. This isn't over. Evening, I return home, heels clicking on marble. Martini glass in hand, but the taste feels flat. I sit on the couch. Light from skyscrapers pours through the windows, casting shadows on the walls. Liam already texts, "Can't stop thinking about you." A smirk, but something tightens inside. Zach, Caleb, Ryan, their faces flash like slides. They all want one thing, to hold, love, own. And me? I give them a night, a body, an illusion, but my heart is walled off. In the silence, when the city quiets and the glass chills my fingers, thoughts whisper, what if I need someone real? Someone who sees beyond the hair and dress, sees me? The robe slips off my shoulder, laughter bursts out. Foolishness. Not for me. But Ryan crosses a line. Evening. A call from the concierge. Someone tried to enter my apartment, claimed to be a courier, but fled when asked for ID. My heart pounds, it's him. Later, I find a note slipped under the door. "You can't hide. I know who you are." His handwriting, sharp, angry. Rage boils, but deep down fear. He's dangerous. Police? Not my style. I need to handle this myself, but how? Thoughts tangle. The glass trembles in my hand. I need a distraction. Liam is my escape. The next day, we meet at a bar. He's in a denim jacket, eyes shining as he talks about his dream. I let him think I'm in. The night ends at my place. The bedroom door slams. His jacket hits the floor. My hair catches in his fingers. The bed creaks, his breath breaks, skin burns under my hands. Every move is a dance where I lead, every moan my trophy. He whispers my name, thinking it's a start. For me, just a night where I take what I want and give nothing back. His fingers grip my hips, sweat drips from his temples, and I revel, feeling power. He collapses on the pillows, gasping, and I smile, knowing he's mine. But thoughts of Ryan linger. Morning, I find him on Instagram, stories from my gym, captioned, "Some people think they're untouchable." A challenge. My heart beats faster, but my lips curl into a smile. He wants war? I'm ready. Liam doesn't yet know what awaits, but his blue eyes already see me as a goddess. The city hums outside. The martini glass waits on the table, and I stand, feeling blood pulse in my veins. This isn't the end. Light streams through the windows, painting golden stripes on the marble floor. I lie on the couch, silk robe slipped off my shoulder, red hair clinging to the pillow like molten copper. The martini glass, half drunk from the night, sits on the glass table, reflecting morning sun. The city hums outside like a distant engine, but inside, a storm. Liam sleeps in the bedroom, his denim jacket sprawled on the floor, but my thoughts swirl around Ryan. His note, "You can't hide. I know who you are," burns, though it's long torn. His shadow looms, and it's no longer just irritation. Fear, which I hate, seeps under my skin. Liam is my way to forget. Last night at the bar ended at my place. His hands trembled as he peeled off my black dress, lips sought mine, and the bed creaked under our bodies. Every move was mine, every moan a trophy. Sweat slid down his chest, breath broke as he whispered my name, like I was his salvation. Fingers gripped my hips, skin burned under his touch, and I savored it, feeling him dissolve into me.
"You're incredible, Lauren."
He gasped, collapsing onto the pillows, eyes blazing with adoration. A smile back, but my mind was elsewhere. Liam's in love, blind as a puppy, making him the perfect puppet. But Ryan, a splinter I can't pull out by blocking a number. Morning, the phone flashes a message from an unknown number. Tonight, 8 p.m. Your bar. Come, or I'll find you. Ryan. My heart pounds like a drum, but my lips curl into a smirk. He wants war? I'm ready. Liam wakes, blue eyes blinking sleepily.
Morning, gorgeous.
He drawls, trying to hug me. I pull away, tossing. Shower and coffee. Hottie, move it. He laughs, missing the ice in my voice. While he splashes in the bathroom, I rummage through the wardrobe. Red dress, tight, with a slit to the thigh. If this is a fight, I'll look like a damn queen. The day drags like molasses. Liam leaves, promising to text, and I sit, staring at skyscrapers outside. Thoughts of Ryan are poison. His stories yesterday, my gym, captioned, "Some people think they're untouchable." His attempt to enter my apartment, posing as a courier. His fingers clamping my wrist at the gym as he hissed.
You're not as tough as you think.
He's obsessed, and it scares me. But worse is the thought, sharp as glass. What if I created him? Zach, Caleb, Liam, their dreams, their pain, I feed on it. But what's left for me? Emptiness that comes at night, when the glass chills my fingers and the city quiets. Do I want someone real? Someone who's not just a shadow? Laughter bursts out, hoarse, angry. No, I don't break. Evening. My favorite bar in Chicago, neon lights, bass pounding my chest. I enter, red dress glowing under the light, hair falling over my shoulders like flames. Ryan's at the counter, in a black jacket, gaze like a blade. He doesn't stand, but his eyes lock on me. I approach, heels clicking like gunshots. You wanted to talk, big guy? I'm here. He leans closer, voice low, cold.
You think you can play me and just walk away, Lauren?
People around start glancing. You're boring me, Ryan. Get lost, words sharp, but inside, ice. He smirks, slow, like a predator.
You don't get it. I know how many there are. Zach, Caleb, this new artist. Want everyone to know?
My heart stops. He knows. How? His hand reaches for his phone, showing the screen. Photos. Me with Caleb at the cafe, me with Liam at the gallery, even me with Zach at a bar. Someone was watching.
One Instagram post, and you're a laughingstock.
His voice cuts like a knife. The crowd whispers, someone films. I try to keep my face steady, but inside, panic. You wouldn't dare. I throw, but my voice wavers. He stands, towering over me. Try me. And then, chaos. Liam saw my stories and decided to surprise me. He bursts into the bar, eyes widening when he sees Ryan.
Lauren, what the hell?
His voice shakes. He steps toward us. Ryan turns, smirk widening.
Oh, your new boy? Tell him how you use him.
Liam flushes, fists clenching.
Don't you dare talk about her.
He yells, shoving Ryan. Ryan swings back, and they're fighting. Glasses fall from the counter. Glass shatters on the floor, the clink drowned in shouts. Liam lands a punch to Ryan's jaw. Blood sprays, but Ryan just laughs as security pulls them apart.
She'll ditch you, idiot.
He hisses, and Liam looks at me, eyes full of pain. I stand, heart pounding, but my face is a mask. Ryan, still held, leans toward me.
This is just the start, Lauren. I'll ruin you.
His words are poison, and the crowd watches, whispering. Someone laughs, phone's record. My mask cracks, legs carry me to the exit. Heels slip on the sidewalk, hair whips my face, air burns my lungs. Taxi, apartment, couch. The martini glass trembles in my hand. The phone explodes with messages. Liam, you okay? Who was that? Ryan, check Instagram. I open it, his post. Photos of me with the guys, captioned, "Know her for who she is." Comments flood. Wow. What a player. Disgusting. The world collapses. Laughter tears from my chest, but my eyes sting. Who am I? Queen or monster? Thoughts of real creep in, but I drown them like trash. No, I don't give up. But Liam knocks on the door. "Lauren, open. We need to talk." His voice pleads, but there's a crack in it. He saw the post. He knows. And Ryan? His threats are a knife at my throat. The city outside is silent, and I sit, feeling everything crumble. The robe slips off my shoulder, hair falls over my face. I don't break, but the cracks are everywhere. Light streams through the windows, casting shadows on the marble floor. I sit on the couch, silk robe slipped off my shoulder, red hair falling over my face like a curtain. The martini glass chills my fingers, its bitter taste the only thing anchoring me to reality. The photos of me with Zach, Caleb, and Liam, captioned "Know her for who she is," spread like wildfire. Comments cut deep. Player, heartless, disgusting. The phone is silent, all numbers blocked. Liam knocked on the door yesterday, begging to talk, but the lock stayed shut. Ryan is quiet, but his post lives, a knife over my head. Victory? No, this is collapse. All night I sit, staring at skyscrapers. Their lights flicker, mocking me. Who am I? A woman who burns everything she touches? Or a girl scared of emptiness? Thoughts of real someone who won't be a shadow, sneak in like thieves. Do I want love? Do I want to stop? Laughter rips from my chest, hoarse, almost mad. No, not for me. But my eyes sting and the glass trembles in my hand. For the first time in years, I feel cracks, not in the mask, but in my soul. Ryan's post stirred up trouble. Friends unfollowed, acquaintances avoid me, the concierge glances sideways as I pass. The city whispers behind my back, and it cuts. But I don't hide. Time to reclaim the throne. Morning brings silence. I rise, the robe falls to the floor, bare feet touch marble. Shower, makeup, dress blue, like the night sky, hugging every curve. The mirror nods, I'm still here. The phone flashes Liam's message. I don't care about the post. I just want you. Foolish boy. I block the number. Comments under Ryan's post grow like mold, but I don't sink. I decide to switch locations, no old bars where I'm known. A downtown cafe, one I haven't visited since Caleb, is the first step. I sit by the window, latte in hand, hair falling over my shoulder. People stare, whisper, but I keep my chin high. Let them talk. An hour later, I notice him, a guy at the next table. 24, maybe 25. Dark hair, leather jacket, a sketchbook on the table. His eyes meet mine. He smiles, nervous but bold. New. Perfect. I smile back, drop a napkin, and he picks it up. Thanks, big guy. Voice soft, gaze a hook. He blushes, introduces himself.
I'm Metan.
Artist, dreams of a gallery in Los Angeles. My blood surges. This is what I need. Half an hour later, we're chatting. His fingers fidget with the sketchbook, and I lean closer, letting the dress do its work. He's already mine. 2 days later, we're at a new spot, a trendy club on the city's edge where neon stabs the eyes and music drowns thoughts. Ethan's in a black t-shirt, eyes shining as he talks about his sketches. I let him think I'm in. His hand brushes mine, and I don't pull away. We dance, his fingers on my waist, my body pressing closer than needed. He whispers,
You're unreal, Lauren.
I smile, but my heart is silent. The night ends at my place. The bedroom door slams. His t-shirt hits the floor. My hair catches in his fingers. The bed creaks, his breath breaks, skin burns under my hands. Every move is my command, every moan my prize. His fingers grip my hips, sweat drips from his temples, his body arches under me. I take everything, savoring the power, feeling him dissolve into me. He whispers my name, thinking it's a start. For me, a night where I'm back on top. He collapses on the pillows, gasping, and I smile, knowing he's mine. But the shadow of Ryan's post lingers. Morning, I check Instagram, comments multiply. An old acquaintance DMs, "Are you really like that, Lauren?" I ignore it, but the words burn. I decide to respond. I post a story, me in the blue dress, martini glass in hand, smile like a challenge. Caption, "Haters gonna hate. Keep watching." Likes pour in, strangers write, "Queen." But I know it's armor, not victory. Liam calls from a new number, voice shaking.
I loved you, Lauren. Why?
I block him. His pain isn't my problem. A week passes, Ethan becomes my escape. We meet at a new restaurant. Glass walls, candles, wine. He's in a white shirt, eyes glowing as he talks about his dream. I let him fall in love, but keep him at a distance. His hand brushes mine under the table, and I smile, but my thoughts are elsewhere. At night, he's at my place again. The bed creaks, his lips on my neck, hands clutching my hair. I lead, he follows, his moans my trophy. Sweat coats his skin, breath breaks, and I revel, feeling power return. He collapses, whispering.
You're perfect.
I smile, but inside, emptiness. Days later, Ethan invites me to an exhibition showcasing his work. I go in a black dress, hair in a messy bun. His sketches, chaotic lines, but full of passion. He looks at me, craving praise, and I whisper, "You're talented, haughty." He beams, unaware it's part of the plan. In the crowd, I notice a girl staring, whispering to her friend. I catch, "That's her," from the post. I smile wider, take Ethan's arm, lead him to the bar. Let them see. I'm not broken. At night, with Ethan asleep, I sit on the couch, glass in hand. The city is quiet and emptiness returns. Ryan's post is still there, comments unrelenting. The city whispers, but I walk into new places, smile, keep my head high. Ethan texts, "Last night was unreal. When can I see you?" A smirk. He's mine, but thoughts of real won't leave. Do I want this? To keep spinning, breaking, winning? Or someone who'll stay? Laughter chokes in my throat, eyes sting. No, I don't give up. The cracks remain, but I hide them. Ethan is my new canvas, and I paint, as always. The city hums outside. The martini glass waits on the table, and I stand, feeling blood pulse in my veins. I'm Lauren, and I've always come back.